came along the lane there and spotted it. Do you know what? I'm going to stop and have a look at that. So, that's 2 rides with 2 windmills. This one's a little bit easier to get to. Yeah. There's a bit of a billboard I walked by as I came in through the gate, so I'm going to have a look at what this is. Yeah, so I can see Brent Knoll over there, so I'm going over to Brent Knoll. It looks like about 2 or 3 miles away. So this is Ashton Windmill. That is behind me. So that is an 18th century tower mill of a typical Somerset design. It was used to grind corn and flour and beans for cattle food, and lies behind the road from Weir to Wedmore at Chapel Allerton on the ridge known as the Isle of Wedmore, giving commanding views of Cheddar Gorge, the Somerset Levels, the Polding Hills, Brent Knoll and the coast beyond. So there you go. Oh, you can actually go in. I won't be doing that today though. It's free, and if you want to put make a donation, you can. But yeah, I'm a bit pressed for time because I'm a bit behind schedule now. But yeah, so that's Ashton Windmill. So yeah, I'm on the Somerset Levels proper now. I don't know if you can see behind me, but got the Mendix in view. Brent Knoll directly in front of me. Well, eventually when I stop, I guess. Yeah, so once I get round to the other side of there, I start turning north again now, and I should have a bit more of a helping hand from the wind. It's been a bit face all the way down. Drainage ditches look well filled still. Feels quite boggy. Well, I'm now in Mark, and this in front of me is the River Yo, Y-E-O, Yo, and yeah, I just thought I'd just remembered that I've not eaten much since I left home. All I've had was a Scotch egg and a cup of coffee. So I had some sandwiches which I shoved in my pocket earlier when I was trying to shelter from the rain, and I kind of just forgot about them. So yeah, I thought I'd take 10 minutes just to get that inside me before it becomes a problem. And this little peaceful spot apart from the traffic, but you know what, I'll just sit here and go out. So about to cross over the M5, just going up over the bridge, and I want to show you the when I get there. So that's Brent Knoll, and it does look as if it's raining over there, so I suspect I'm going to be getting wet shortly. Anyway, kind of from here where I turn north, kind of quite looking forward to that. So I'm now on the Breen Down way. If that sounds familiar and you've seen my videos before, you'll have known that I came along here not so long back, but in the opposite direction. Yeah, so this is a gravel path, so we're good the old bike, not like I had earlier. And it's teasing me, that path, because I can still see it on the Mendits. Anyway, you can see the campsite over here. Looking a bit less busy now than it was the last time I came along here. It was absolutely heaving. Still quite a lot of people here though. I think, you know, as it's November the 1st on Monday, you know, you need to make the hay while the sun shines, as it were, weather-wise. So this is interesting. These are sluice gates, and yeah, they must control the river levels on the Somerset levels. As you can see, you still see Brean down. We've basically come around the southern part of that. Oh, you can hear that water. I don't know if you'll be able to see, to be honest, but let's park up. I didn't actually stop here last time, I just carried on through, but yeah, I can hear the water. But let's see if I can walk around and have a better view from down here. That should be right there. Yeah, it looks like a lot of other people have walked down here as well. So, wish me luck. No, you still can't really see anything. You can hear. I'm hoping you can hear the water. Yeah, what a lovely afternoon. It's just a shame that you get the odd sort of beefy shower, really. Uphill, and I just want to show you, I don't know if you can see, but there's a church up on the hill there that's very prominent with the dark clouds in the background. And I think, I forget the name of that little village up there now. I think it's Bleeding, I'm not sure. Just have a look at the map. But yeah, this path, the last time I came along it wasn't tarmac like this. It was just a dirt path. Well, there's the church, I'm even closer now. Around the corner here, lots of midges about. Yeah, so this is a uphill. You can see Brean down just there. and then just to the right of Breamdown, out in the channel there, is Flatholm. I can't see Steepholm from here. Come about a quarter of a mile off route now, just to show you this really. So you've got Breamdown there with Steepholm just to the right of it, and then directly in front of me now you've got Flatholm. As you can see, Cardiff is having a bit of a pasting by the rain by the looks of it, and down here you can see Weston-super-Mare and the pier, and you can also see the old pier. Once this Land Rover thingy gets out of the way, yeah, you can see Birkbeck Pier there, that's slowly falling apart. Oh, excuse me. So you catch me in this petrol station in Weston. Decided I'd stop for a bite to eat, so I had a sandwich and a packet of crisps and this, that and the other. So I'm sat here, I've just eaten it, and I'm kind of facing towards the M5, and I can see a police helicopter hovering, and it's been there for about 5 minutes now, roughly where the M5 is, so I'm wondering if there's been a bit of an incident on there. Anyway, in other news, about 85k to go, so that last, what was that, 50k? Took quite a while with all that walking. So, what the hell, whatever. So we've gone back out towards Bongersbury, bit of the Strawberry Line to Yarton, Clevedon, the lane all the way back to Portbury, and then back over the Avonmouth Bridge, and then yes, anyway, yeah, back up through Thornbury and all through the lanes, so I think I could do it now, most of that in the dark, sort of in the dark now. Well, what I was going to say now, gone out my head. I waited for that guy to go in, and in that space of time I forgot what I was going to say. No, it's gone. Oh, did I talk about after effects of the after effects of the 800 2 weeks ago? You know, I thought I'd just mention it, you know, for those that haven't done that kind of distance before, because it is pretty unique really. So I'll start with the positives first. Obviously it was 527 miles it worked out in the end, with all my extra miles trying to avoid the off-road bits, and I was very lucky in that I didn't have any saddle sores. I rarely get them, to be honest, if the ride's dry. I'm very lucky like that, I'm very fortunate. What I do get is quite a lot of sweat rash around that area. I hope that isn't too much information, but I find that Sudocrem works on that really well. So I felt that coming on. I think I was at Cambridge on the way back, so I put some on then, and that sorted it out straight away, and I was fine for the rest of the ride. So no saddle sores. My feet were alright this time, because that's another area I tend to get problems with, my feet. Not a problem this time. The problem I had with this, as I did when I did, so I've done a 1200 before, and I had the same problem on that ride as well, that I get problems with my hands, and I didn't actually mention that in the video. Lasting effects, I've still got tingling my thumb and forefinger. That will gradually go from experience. It's just one of those things that just gradually disappear. And it's a lot better now than it was like last week, so you know, it's a couple of weeks and it'll be gone. But yeah, I still got a little bit of tingling in my forefinger and thumb on both hands, although it's worst on the right for some reason. I suspect that's from changing gear. And our friends in the helicopter are still there. So I suspect, because everybody's coming back from half-term holiday, I suspect it's chock-a-block. And the thing here is you can see the planes taking off from Bristol Airport as well. You can see the landing lights, you can see them landing and taking off. So the anyway, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. But yeah, that was the only lasting after effect of the 800 was me tingling me hands. But yeah, that's slowly going. Bit of a story, quite a funny one really. I left that petrol station where I had something to eat, and going along the road a little bit, and there was a guy and his girlfriend or wife or whatever was walking down the opposite direction. You know, they were walking towards me. He was dressed as a lime green Teletubby. So I get level with him and I went, hey-oh, and neither of them could stop laughing. So that's amused me for hours now. Not sure what the police are. A couple of miles of that Weston-super-Mare to Congressbury Road was, yeah, I didn't want to do. I'm glad I wasn't on that too long. So I'm just about to join the Strawberry line. I've no idea if you can see me, but yeah, station update. I'm just at the Avonmouth Bridge, or just about to join it, and my bad luck continues with regards to mechanical stuff. Just put the bike up against the lamppost here for a second. So, not sure if you can see me. Let me stand over here and you'll be able to see me now. Yeah, so I stopped to take a photograph of this graveyard in Clevedon, which I should have remembered to put in this video. And as I walked back to the bike, because I left it on the other side of the road, the front light started strobing and then went out. Luckily I do have my spare front light. It's just it's not one you can see with, if you know what I mean, but anyway, it started working, but only on high beam. So it's either high beam or off. I suspect that water's got in it or something. The good thing about exposure lights, I can email them when I get home and send it to them and they'll fix it. So, but it's just, you know, more aggro that I could do without really. And as I said, you know, the last month or so, the amount of bad luck I've had is ridiculous. This sort of thing. I mean, if it was stuff I was doing, I could understand it, but you know, broke my frame, broke a chain, now my light's playing up. Yeah, it's all sent to test us, I suppose, or test me. But yeah, I just need to plod on. I'm probably going to make myself unpopular with some motorists because it's on main beam, but not a lot I can do. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. You catch me at Ulverston, 22 miles to go home. The light situation is stabilised, so I've got an hour and 44 minutes of charge left on it, so yeah, I'm up against the time a little bit, but I should do it in that time. As long as I don't hang around too much, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, all is well. Stars are out, there's no clouds, not too cold, and yeah, 22 miles to go. So I'm now at Barclay and I have 9 miles to go. So all being well, should be good. Noticed the last sort of 25 miles the roads have been really wet with quite a bit of flooding in places. So I think they've had a lot more rain here today than what I've seen. So small mercies and all that. I know. Anyway, let's do this last section and get it this one ticked off. Hello. So I've made it back now. No further light issues. So that was actually quite a good sort of life lesson, really. You know, not to let sort of setbacks mess with your head. I was quite fortunate in the light sort of sorted itself out. So I could actually, if it died, you know, I could walk home and, you know, be home in 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's been a brilliant ride other than that. I think I've been reasonably lucky with the weather. Only the one heavy shower in Shoe Magna. The rest of it has not been too bad. Yeah, so it's taken me about 12 hours, but that's down to the off-road sections that's done that. And I haven't really been leaning on it, as it were. But no, I've enjoyed that. That's my final Audax of the Audax UK calendar year. That ends at the end of October. So I don't know without looking how many. It's 30 something Audaxes for the year, which is not bad considering that 3 months of it we weren't allowed to do them. So I'm now 2 points off my year record. So again, that's not bad because some drunk people. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to wrap the video up here and I'll see you on the next one.